Let me just say this the best way I know how. I've finally come to the end of my musical journey, and I want to thank everyone along the way who helped shape me into what I am and who I am today. Though I came into the industry to give shape to my music actually gave shape to me. Man, now that's crazy. Taking you back to where it first began. I was slipping at the age of 10, petty theft from the corner store, getting away. Took years, but they caught me and they put me away. Not for theft, but for dealing with the local thugs. And you know that it wasn't no prescription drugs. Man, you know I just can't believe how rough I was. Growing up in a house full of faith and love. Turned around and I thought I'd get a rap and a try. Around the time R&B was in the cap and the tie, that wasn't me. See, I was strictly dedicated to the streets and all. Thinking rapping was a way for me to break my fall. See, I was slipping, but I had to survive. Never knowing rap would be the thing to keep me alive. Loving Oakland, but LA's where my music could thrive. And all the fame made me feel like I could do it for life. Hollywood, North Cahuenga, where I met Big West. At Solar, right across from Dick Griffey's desk. A couple floors below Snoop and Dre. I was smiling in the ear like it was Christmas Day, cause I knew I finally made it. Respected through the hood, cruising Broadway with Miss Chalet and Big Shug. Backstage everywhere, and it was understood. You roll with Big West, and everything is all good. Talent showcases, I was in them all. LA to Las Vegas, running through the mall. Where Long Beach Aces, T-Dub, and Eminem from the LBC. Same year, Sugar Mo shot me. West taught me the game and gave me the name Vitamin C. He said nobody from the Bay was doing it better than me, and that they love me in LA, and that's where I need to be. But the whole thing sucked, all the life out of me. Worked in Oakland on Friday, Saturday Santa Monica, back to Oakland Sunday, slept Monday. Can't believe the choice I made to remain, but no one told me that my life was so insane. From writing songs with Times 3 and Dina D, other record execs finally noticing me. Back home, my homies Lodge and T started laying down tracks for a jazz CD. For a brother I knew on Motown, Mo Jazz, a brother I knew with more talent, more class than anyone else in the Bay and well respected. Asked me to kick a few rhymes on the record. Before we knew it, got a deal as we slept from Steve McKeever. Los put the tape on his doorstep, it was a heater. Hip hop and jazz on one cassette, and j.Spencer was born, and Mo Jazz had a hit in their arms, and they let us perform at the label's anniversary. Through the politics and labels adversity, and taking pictures with my man J.L. Busby, and kicking back with Jazz Great. Grab my Sullivan in. Video shoots on Paramount's back lot. Models flew in cause it was just that hot. Me and Jay, we had a ball. Some would even say we had it all. See, these memories I'm never giving back. Though Jay is now gone and we can never get him back. The obvious fact is that our love remained intact. It's like he never left. It's like we still in contact, still on contract. Brothers from Oakland, one go. Try to spark thought in your mind, body and soul. Jay with the sax, Vitamin C with the flow. Recording in LA, but living in the O. Sparks in the Bay to one Sonic studio, where I met Easy walking in the door. Can't forget that night when I was stranded in Compton with a bus to catch. Oh, me and Shaka Khan in the bowling match. My uncle Big Bass Brian pushing second to none. I'm the understudy at his house learning from him, and these are the chapters of my life in LA. I never thought that I'd be walking away. That's when my whole life flashed before me. Was in the car crash and it tore me. Could have been the end of my story. Fell asleep, foot on the gas, whole body halfway through the dash. Handful of glass, but it could have been worse. Sent an ambulance, but it could have been the hearse. Could have got a coroner, instead I got a nurse who tried everything to keep me here on this earth. So after I survived from that, I promised I'll be giving back. Ready to get my life on track. Took years, but I finally came around, brought my trials and all to help stop somebody else's fall. Called West from a local phone booth with spark bad blood with my LA crew. When I told him that God had a calling for me, and I want to stop the young world from falling for me. All I ever wanted was a head start, not a headstone. And I'm ready to get my life right before it's all gone. Not afraid of the backlash from the music industry, and I'm ready to point to stop corrupting my community. God gave me talent, and I didn't want to give it up. Instead of hurting my foes, I'm writing raps to lift them up. The path that I chose wasn't popular among those searching for the fame and the fortune, not the lost soul. Switch to the gospel, rapping in the churches, everywhere thanking Christ, cause he made the purchase. Pressing up my CD, how the money came is beyond me. Wasn't luck, it was Christ behind me. Met up with a brother named Chubb in the ministry. I wasn't there yet, but I never did pretend to be. Story goes, God made the moves, sent Chris and Chubb out to spread the news, and we only lit the fuse. Took the word to Folsom, straight to Angola, talking to the thief as well as the murderer. Went to St. Quentin to share a couple words with the men in the yard. Should've seen them joining in. Snake River, that was something else. Whole prison on lockdown, but we can't turn back now. Thanks to Pastor Do beyond believing, we were there, wasn't leaving, and we stayed till the spirit came down. Was better than the moment on the Bobby Jones show, sweeter than the airplay. All the across radio, and I wouldn't give it back. And if I had to end it all today, I did my best, and I'm okay with that. My final CD hit the shelf, just me, all by myself, got some friends with me, planting seeds, trying to watch them grow quickly, because the Lord is coming swiftly. My look on life changed to a family affair with God first, then come my family, then comes the church. Even when I landed in 9 categories for a Grammy Award and didn't place, I handled it with grace. See, my music wasn't made for applause, it's only made for a cause, and that's God. And the blessing from him is better than recognition from me. I'm just saying, this is my final show.
This is my curtain.
It's my curtain call.
You know I gave my all.
Thank God I didn't fall. Thank God I didn't fall. It was incredible.
Nothing regrettable.
Nothing regrettable.
Just unforgettable.
Just unforgettable. And before I let it go, I gotta let you know. So here I am after all those years, still struggling with the same old fears. I look back and it's blurry through these same old tears. Nothing's changed, still trying to pick the perfect career. I still struggle trying to keep from going back to the street where there's trouble just until I can get back to my feet. I'm not perfect nor claiming that I'm even close, but it hurts when you fail those you love the most. And it hurts when you try everything and you still remain in the same spot, struggling, turning praise to pain. In the same spot, soaked from the pouring rain, neglecting God, thinking he's to blame. But he's the same, it's me going through changes, hurting those I love. I'm even worse to strangers, trying to make it right, but it's taking all of me. Soon I'll become the man God says I ought to be. Till then, gotta deal with the hand God left me with. I changed my life, and friends left me quick. I stopped running and I started to give back a bit. Got a Bible with my name on the back of it. Went all out and planted plenty seed in the church. I came in the door, I said it before. I almost ended up leaving here in the hearse. Won't let the devil patronize me no more. Now I came a long way, God changed my life. Bless me with a son and wife. Bless me with the talent that I could give back. Even though at times my life is off track. Even though sometimes you can still see the street in me. Why the devil still thinking he defeating me, but God is still working on completing me. I can feel him now reheating me. I used to think like, how can I move the crowd? First of all, they say no rap allowed in the church, cause we get too hype and wild. In the church where drum beats are piping loud. And it's worse when it affects the child. Sad, huh? I'm mad when it affects the child. Bad, huh? Yeah, we too complacent with our life. Our whole race is sick and it's going down tonight. As for the day, in this business it's the same old talk, same rhyme with the same old thought, same look, same thug with the same old walk, same crook taking 10% of all you got, same label slow to pay but quick to snub, leaving you with no choice but fist to cuff. And then they wonder why the kids end up chasing the wealth, wonder why they into greed and out for themselves, 2 steps back down. The way we living is a crying shame, women chasing after stars with fame. First you meet her, then you beat her, but no prison bars, cause she forgave him when he showered her with clothes and cars. And you know she took him back when Maybelline began to hide the scars. She taking pennies from her babies, gotta hide the jars. Could there be a generation living fake as ours? Young, gifted, and trapped, coming all unwrapped. And you wanna know why I ain't biased to black? Because we take and don't give nothing back. A whole race hate each other on top of that. And y'all wonder what in hell folks are laughing at? A generation living black and loud. Man, it's hard to be black and proud when my people still acting out, leaving the kids with much to doubt. In the church falling short there just to shout. And the streets turned up one way into an intersection, headed to the altar, but in the wrong direction. Something that the world realized need correction. And I ain't trying to say that I got a solid connection, and I ain't trying to play like I got a holy infection. I'm just trying hard to stay under Jesus' protection, trying to get it right, and it's taking all of me. I'ma fight until I can hear God calling.
This is my final show.
This is my final show.
This is my curtain.
It's my curtain call.
You know I gave my
You know I gave my all.
Thank God I didn't
Thank God I didn't fall. It was incredible.
Nothing regrettable.
Nothing
Just
regrettable.
unforgettable.
Just unforgettable. And it's hard for me to let it all go. It's hard.
This is my final show.
My final show.
This is my curtain.
My curtain call.
You know I gave my
You know I gave it my all.
Thank God I didn't
Thank God I didn't fall. It was incredible.
Nothing regrettable.
Nothing regrettable.
Just unforgettable.
But it's time for me to let it all go.
This is my final show. I'm ready to let it go. The run was
Incredible.
I want all of y'all to know. Now
I'm available.
to
Do the impossible
plant seed.
and watch it grow.
'Cause I am
Unstoppable.
It's hard to let it go. No more stages. Flights from LA to Vegas. Signing contract pages. That was outrageous. No more stressing 'cause I'm missing my blessing.
So I had to make a new connection under God's direction. This is my final show.
This is my curtain.
It's my curtain call.
You know I gave my all. Thank God I did.
Thank God I didn't fall. It was incredible.
Nothing regrettable.
Nothing regrettable.
Just unforgettable.
Just unforgettable. It's hard.
This is my final show. This is my curtain call.